Who is the fastest Avenger? Some would say it's the Flash. However, many comic book fans know that it's actually this Avenger who has always possessed super speed. It's Quicksilver. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications. Also known as Pietro Maximoff, Quicksilver possesses superhuman speed and is the twin brother of the Scarlet Witch. Despite his initial portrayal as a villain, he later becomes a hero, joining teams such as the Avengers. One of his most notable characteristics is his ability to perceive events in a picosecond while running. His powers include creating cyclones and limited time travel. While primarily known for his comic book appearances, Quicksilver has also been featured in movies like X-Men, Days of Future Past, and Avengers, Age of Ultron. In the comics, Quicksilver can achieve flight by vibrating his legs at high speeds. This allows him to move faster than the eye can see, even outrunning the Scarlet Witch. Additionally, his super speed enables him to run over water without breaking the surface. Originally hailing from the nation of Genosha, Quicksilver's powers were enhanced by the High Evolutionary, enabling hypersonic speeds, and granting him the ability to run at supersonic speeds exceeding 770 miles per hour. With his reflexes, he can dodge incoming attacks and even catch bullets mid-air. His superhuman stamina allows him to run without experiencing fatigue. When moving at high speeds, his body becomes undetectable to most, as everything around him appears to slow down. Furthermore, when Quicksilver runs, his speed amplifies his strength. He can deliver devastating blows by striking an opponent with his foot or fist while running. As Pietro moves at extreme speeds, the world around him slows down, giving him the perception of being in slow motion. This makes it easier for him to interact with objects and individuals. Although he refers to himself as the older twin, Quicksilver is actually a few minutes younger than his sister Wanda. Growing up, he and Wanda had a complicated relationship with their parents, Magneto and Magda. Quicksilver possesses the ability to run faster than the speed of sound, reaching speeds of up to 3,500 miles per hour. He has also demonstrated the ability to run at subsonic speeds. Initially, he struggled with controlling his powers, but with practice, he eventually mastered them. His feet make a thumping sound when he runs at high speed, which was once mistaken for an earthquake. Although not typically used for flight, Quicksilver can employ a technique called airwalking to move in the air. This involves jumping and then rapidly vibrating his legs, propelling himself forward. In the comics, Quicksilver's powers originated from exposure to the Mind Stone, which granted him super speed. However, there have been some variations in his origin story. Throughout his storyline, Quicksilver has fluctuated between being a villain and a hero. His actions are often influenced by his own self-interest, and he tends to choose the side that offers him the most benefits. Initially introduced as a villain in the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, Quicksilver later transitions to becoming a hero, joining the Avengers. This shift in allegiance demonstrates his ability to change and adapt to different circumstances. One of the things that sets Quicksilver apart from other super-fast characters is his capacity to process information faster than regular thought. This means that he can think and react much more quickly than anyone else. For example, he can assess a situation, come up with a plan, and put it into action all in a matter of seconds. This makes him a formidable opponent in any battle, as he is able to outmaneuver and outthink his enemies. Quicksilver is considered one of the most powerful mutants of his generation, and his abilities have made him a sought-after asset for both good and evil organizations alike. He is a complex character with a troubled past, and his struggle to control his powers and find his place in the world is a compelling part of his story. His speed allows him to master new skills in mere seconds. For example, he can learn a new language, acquire knowledge about a subject, or master a new physical skill, all in a fraction of the time it takes an ordinary person. Perceiving events in a picosecond is one of Quicksilver's most remarkable abilities. This implies that he can perform actions that are nearly instantaneous, which gives him a significant advantage in combat. He can block strikes, dodge projectiles, and strike back all in a fraction of a second, making him incredibly effective in close-quarters fighting. Quicksilver is famous for his iconic helmet and his silver-colored costume, which perfectly encapsulates his superhuman abilities. The helmet is not only a stylish accessory, but it also serves a functional purpose as it protects his head from any potential injuries. While he is running at high speeds, Quicksilver is the older twin brother of the Scarlet Witch. Despite their close bond, they have a complicated relationship due to the secrecy surrounding their parentage. Their mother Magda kept their father's identity hidden from them, leading to uncertainty and confusion in their early lives. Quicksilver's powers first manifested when he and his sister Wanda were exposed to the Mind Stone. This exposure gave them their superhuman abilities, setting them on their respective paths as heroes and villains. As a member of the Brotherhood of Mutants, Quicksilver initially uses his powers for nefarious purposes. However, he later switches sides and becomes an Avenger, showcasing his versatility and adaptability. Throughout his adventures, Quicksilver has encountered a wide range of villains, including the Avengers' arch-nemesis Thanos. In one notable incident, Quicksilver sacrifices himself to save his teammates, only to be revived later. Quicksilver is not just a powerful mutant, but also a skilled fighter. Thanks to his extensive training under Captain America, he possesses combat genius, allowing him to predict his opponent's moves and counter them effectively. When running at extremely high speeds, Quicksilver becomes invisible to the naked eye. This ability to move so fast makes him appear as a blur, confusing and misleading his opponents. The high-speed perception allows Quicksilver to think and react faster than anyone else. This makes him extremely efficient in combat, as he can analyze situations and make decisions in a fraction of a second. That's all for now. Don't forget to stay tuned for more amazing videos. See you in the next one.